gonna work.
Hey man, when I see little kids like that, I like put my cigarette out. She smokes too though. Is it working for you?
It seems to. That one's working. Kind of scuffs. And...
I never get very good internet at Motel 6 because I just don't even.
Alright, don't mention that here. Don't say anything like that.
But the one in Eureka, I finally just gave up. I'd be standing right in front of the front counter, dude. It was like, alright, fine. I just go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Here's something cool though.
Yeah, because I'm live.
Alright. Oh yeah.
Sober.
Mum's the word. I don't know where we are. Timbuktu, right? Anywhere America. That's what I was calling him.
Hey, Slowbird. So we're doing the country hour. So had a really good day. Got to spend time with Buddy and Tiger.
Are you a Star Trek fan? Or just Star Wars?
Star Wars. A little bit of both. I like 7 of 9. I like Queen Amidala and
7 of 9's fucking.
Yeah, I love her.
Jerry.
Yeah, I love her.
What's her last name? Jerry Hatcher?
I'm not sure.
Or is it Terry? I think it's Terry Halliwell. She's ridiculous, huh?
Hey, Charlotte. Oh, I'm sorry.
They just did a card series and she was on it. She's only like 50. I looked her up.
I left my selfie stick over there. So we're hanging out with Tilo. He's over here.
Hi folks, I'll be popping in and out tonight. I brought some goodies and some stuff for Arts and Crafts night.
Right on. Yes.
Unload my groceries. I forgot about the ice cream.
Yeah.
How's the show been? I missed everybody.
Uncle Chuckles from Netherlands to Belgium. Well, we're out of Heineken's around here. So I have one Heineken left. But figured we'll get some more beer.
If we don't have any Heinekens, we got high again.
So I substitute with Stella's. And then sometimes I'll drink pale ales.
I recommended Rolling Rock as another green beer.
Yeah, 33s.
What else? Is that the only 4 I can... There's St. Pauli Girl.
Yeah, St. Pauli Girl.
There's Stella Artois.
Mm-hmm.
That one they've been making since 1336, dude, or something. Look at the front of the bottle. That blew my mind.
66.
That means some freaking monks have been brewing that beer when...
Yeah. I like Heineken's.
Yep. That's the German,
That's
right?
That's my Netherlands.
Is it? Alright.
So Amsterdam.
Oh, well then no wonder.
Yeah.
They make the good stuff. Go for the gold. Yeah, go right for Amsterdam.
Hey, Charlotte.
The reason I was asking
got
is
a replay.
I bought this Star Trek mug, and it's still in the box and everything.
Yeah, Stella's are good. It's my backup. They used to be Coronas, but now it's Stella's.
Coronitas?
I like Coronas with limes. You know me, I like Blackbird Delights. That's Heineken's with a sweet lemon. Sunday morning.
I'll be right back. That reminded me.
Who cares? Politics. Blonde and red-haired chicks. Amsterdam. Had its feet ain't kicked. All the heavy reggae. Hey. Said I'd fought 2 wars. Hey, Gracie mate. What's wrong with the world, Amsterdam? So yeah, we're just listening to some music. That's about all we got. It helps me chill out. Got 2 old boys with you. Cheers, everyone. had a really good day. Yeah. And then I got my bud hanging out with me, so that's good. Really enjoy spending time with Keith. So, probably a little late, but we're going to call him tomorrow.
Country night. This guy gives Miracle a lot of good stuff. I tried to make sure that they were the right ones. I know you don't want any pigeon or seagull ones.
Yeah, I don't really care. But
Really?
I like crows.
I found an ill seagull one. A new quote. I gave away 3.
But pretty much love these. These are sacred to me.
I thought so. I gave away 3.
Thank you so much.
Fuck yeah. Check it out, homie. Brought you a spoon too. In the working.
See, all that stuff. I have so much stuff.
See the knife handles?
Yeah. So.
Whatever, we can just do it and then I'll pass it on to the right person when I find it.
Feathers and all of this stuff. It's just like.
Check it out. I just went through a whole new experience, dude. A whole new tribal experience up there. I'll try and tell you about it. It was pretty nice.
Oh, nice.
But I found some huge redwood.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Roots. Oh yeah. Let me finish it first.
We'll munch out with those.
No,
but I don't have a kitchen.
I'll
You gotta
put this
camp
forward
out.
there for kitchens on the road. Dude. Alright.
I got an
Alright,
iron
people.
skillet. I have another one in my storage.
I went out camping out for a couple days out on the beach and I'm a white boy. I'm a total gringo, but I had a full-blown gifted native experience up there and just shut my mouth and learned all kinds of stuff in the doing of it. It was crazy. I'll try and tell you a little bit about it, but I got some mussels shells. I got some in the shower right now in bleach so that I can get off the bacteria. And I'm making a whole set of spoons and jewelry and all kinds of stuff. And I found all kinds of things that the native Yurok used to do up there, and I just started doing them. It just came to me. That was a killer 4th of July, dude. I was tripping on it. They had a 2-hour fireworks show up there. All kinds of people.
Where'd you go?
To Huda Point, Camel Rock, the surfer spot.
I went to Manila.
Yeah, dude.
Samoa.
Yeah.
I went to Samoa.
Dude, I've got a surfboard shaper buddy in town. This guy, Aaron, he goes by Aza. And he moved from American Samoa to Samoa. And then he brought his family over. So he's lived in both Samoas. It's just hilarious.
Wow, yeah.
He's got a shop right on 101 when you come into Eureka, across from the Red Lion.
Oh,
He
okay.
makes custom boards.
I need him to fix my board.
He will. Or I can fix it for you.
I could do it too, but I want it done. Like,
He's got a shop.
yeah,
Yeah.
I want it. It might cost a little bit, but I can do it. But it won't come out, perfect.
He will. He's got everything. But, I mean, I've got some sanders. I can do it up for you with different grit.
Yeah,
Bring it back to a mirror finish.
I'm sure I could do it too. I'm just
You gotta
lazy.
go all the way to 2000. Grit. Yeah. It's a lot of steps.
Hey, Zombie Nation.
Is it a zombie apocalypse?
Well, it's Zombie Nomad.
What up? I remember hearing that name.
I got pet names, so I call them Zombie
Yeah,
Nation.
what
like
up,
the
homie?
CDC, Zombie Nation.
Where are you at? Where's the zombie?
Apocalypse.
Where's the zombie nation? Anywhere in
And
America?
plus, I love the song. Or whatever, however it goes.
I've seen a lot of zombies walking around here lately. I went out, and I'm mostly sober. Like, I blaze. But I fucking went and spent the night with these I won't even get into it. I saw some shit since I seen you guys last.
The El Pirate D.
Oh, man. Bandito. I got some stories for you, piratas.
Chulican. Hey,
I
Endo.
won't name any names, though, but oh, man.
Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for dipping in and stuff. Not doing a whole lot of anything. We're drinking beer and just
Chilling.
chilling. Yeah.
Life is good.
I'm so happy because I got to see Buddy.
I'm happy to see my buddy again. I came back just for that. Because I could stay
Tiger.
anywhere right now. But I choose to be here. Because it's good company. It's like family already. So I got this brand new tungsten file to work on my tungsten ring, and this is supposed to be the highest carbon, best steel, like blow away any $6 file. This thing, I used it for 1 minute, tapped it on my recycling bin, and it snapped. After it was late from Amazon Prime. Not very prime.
Well, yeah, I got some cheap files.
That's what I'm saying. My cheap files work way better than this super high grade thing.
I got these for
dude.
a chainsaw. They're all Harbor Freight. I'm not
Nice,
really
see?
into Harbor Freight, but
I got an anvil from Harbor
the
Freight.
price was right. So
Yeah.
I don't care as long as it works.
I like the emery boards from the Dollar Tree. And I wore one out on the seashell, so that's going to be the new X-Acto blade for the
So I'm a little drunk.
driftwood
I'm
handle.
gonna go smoke a cigar, and
Ooh, I got some new ones.
D-Lo is gonna keep you entertained.
You want me to entertain? Alright, I got one thing to do real quick. Uno fuego?
Uno fuego. These guys are part of the Hot Shot group.
Thank you for this, my brother. Put it with pennies from heaven. So I got a few different goodies to show y'all tonight. Like I said, I went up to the beach. The beach was a bounty of natural and unnatural tools and materials for me to work with. So I'm always going for the extra. My dad calls me +1, but my blood type's B positive, so I try and stay with that. That'll be my stage name tonight. So I went to the beach and I decided I'd camp out for 4th of July. And I've been to Disneyland. My uncle lived next to SeaWorld where they have them every night. I've seen them here. I've seen them all over. I've been to France on Bastille Day going past the miniature Statue of Liberty because they gifted us the big one. They made a little one first. So that's kind of what I do as an artist. My teachers taught me to not only kind of mock up things, but make like a basic one and then go from there. But they also taught me that if you really want to learn how to value the tools that we're gifted with in all of our modern technology that we have, that you should go way back with your hand skills and do things the old-fashioned way from antiquity, and then to follow the technology into the future, into now. So another person I was lucky enough to run into was this Eagle Scout, Scott, and we're going to be working on some other native projects together, including a old rail train restoration project, kind of like making a still. But tonight I have driftwood, I have emery boards from the Dollar Tree, and I have mussel shells. So we all got to eat, right? What's it take to eat? Tools. The theme of tonight, I guess, is tools and materials. So the hard part is going out and getting the food. But to get the food, you gotta have some tools. Like you gotta have a bow, or now we have guns. If you want to eat the food, well, you gotta have a knife, you gotta have a spoon, you gotta have a fork. You can have a spork, but it's nice to have all three. So anyways, I go out to the beach, and there's this wonderful 4th of July show, and I'm at the beach watching the most ridiculous 4th of July show I've ever seen in my life. All the wealthy people had their own fireworks shows, including the native casino and the town. So I'm watching like 4 of these things go off at once.
Yeah, you're right next to Cherry.
I saw the same thing in Tahoe where they had 4 or 5 cities going, and I climbed the mountain and watched them all go off at once. But this was insane. I'm sitting on the beach. It's all foggy. It wasn't foggy enough where you couldn't see him. You could see him clear, but it was also making this, like, they call them moon. God, I'm trying to think of the word. It's the moon rainbows, which are really rare. I just studied this. It was making like an aurora borealis in the sky. At the same time I'm watching this, I'm cruising around and I'm picking up driftwood for trying to start a fire. It's all wet. It took me a day to get the fire going. We'll get into that one tomorrow. But I started making implements. I watched that Fortune Fire show a lot. I studied jewelry. It's a natural for me to go into the knife making. I make ceramics. It's all fire stuff, but it's fire not as a destructive element, which the fireworks can bring. It's fire as the tool. So I got a piece for a spoon. You burn out the hollow of the spoon. The natives used to have like these sweat lodge ceremonies. So in order to, yeah, I've experienced them. I have a huge scar.
Is this yours?
It is. I have a huge scar from pulling a grandfather's stone out and getting too close. But I had the honor of doing that night, and the scar carries me and my memories forward from it. I recently came back from Tahoe, and I took two brand new stones to the place that helped get me off the booze. Things started getting real weird for me after that day. And here we are. But you need a knife handle. So I found a bunch of scraps of metal out there. But what I also really found was a lot of dead birds, and I found a lot of plastic. And I think the two are kind of related. I mean, nature is savage and nature is nature, but I think today I've seen
what I like?
almost 20 dead birds and various other roadkill from the cars and everything on the road. It's been crazy.
I love sea glass. I didn't find it, but sometimes I'll find a piece at the motel. So
Yeah, you find one? I have something else for you next door then.
So, sea glass is kind of rare because you got to find it.
Oh,
and
that's
it's all
amazing
rounded. And so we have a couple pieces here. So we're gonna start collecting sea glass and try to do a mosaic.
I have a piece of nature sea glass. Do you want it?
Yeah. So we love this stuff. It's like
All right.
China.
I'll be right back.
Let's hear that. We're gonna switch. It's a new kind of country hour. Alright, we're gonna hear this one first. And I love it because he always has his doggy in the videos, right? How's it going, everyone? So who's in here? Charlotte, Lisa. I know it's late. We got different hours. Gracie, Zombie, JR. Before we used to get off, who drinks at noon? Okay, hours are all backwards. So, but the time slot was different, so we get a whole different people because now it's 10. So if you're over there, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Or somewhere. We're gonna get the British invasion. British bee is gonna dip in right now. So we're just listening to music. We're not doing a whole lot of anything. And so, as you can tell, the people I meet, D-Lo, he's not shy, so it's a good thing. It's a shell.
Yeah, man. Smash it up, put it in your mosaic. But look how killer that piece is. It's a little bowl. You can fill it and fill your chalice with it. Be like, yeah, that's a perfect serving. Look at this thing. It's awesome, dude. It's the hardest part. The natives used to use this for wampum. See the purple? So, when they first got to the East Coast, the American settlers, the natives would go pop, 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 and they'd get right down to the eye, right? And they'd have like strands of beads. So they were doing early money. They called it wampum. So one of the first things that the settlers traded them were drill bits. So imagine the inflation that went on when all of a sudden it was so hard to make one little piece of wampum, and then they were just stringing beads of it. But anyways, so in Europe, there's a little purple part of the cowrie shell. See the little darker parts of the shell right there, and the rest is white. So the royalty felt like they were ordained from God, or that they were descended from God. So they wanted the finest of everything, including purple and gold. And they wouldn't let other people wear purple. So in order to get the purple dye back then, they'd have to break all the white off all these shells to get down to the one little tiny piece of purple, and then crush it and make all their robes and all their finery purple. That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah. Don't tread. We want to send all you much love. Hope you feel better. Gracie May wants to know if you meditate.
I do, but I'm usually listening for answers from above. So I meditate in the doing of it, whatever it happens to be at the time. And basically, I'm the arrow, and my higher power is my bow. And they just shoot me forth, and then I just go. But yeah, I do meditate. Sometimes I just still myself in the morning, listen to nature, something soothing. And I do, I'm the arrow, you're my bow, you shoot me forth, and I thank you. Basically, it starts with the Holy Trinity. So I'm pushing. It's
So we got one for you, Zombie
calisthenics,
Nation.
And then I go, I thank you, and I'm the arrowhead, and then
Even though
I
you
stretch
said
and I receive, and then I go.
you're not my friend, fuck you, Blackbird. But that's okay, Zombie. We all go through that and talk a bunch of crap. But glad you're here, so we're gonna play a song for you, Zombie Nation.
Love the Sublime. Bud Gaw lives in McKinleyville. The drummer.
Oh, really? I love McKinleyville.
A couple people, musicians that I know of, retired here. This guy, Lion from what was his Big Mountain? He did that cover of "Ooh Baby, I Love Your Way." Ooh Baby, you remember him?
That's Peter Frampton.
But they covered it and they were on MTV and everything. I met him, on the plane down to the Bay Area. He gave me a couple CDs.
Right.
You've been all in and out of the music, everything, huh?
Well, growing up in Wonderland, yeah.
Yeah, Wonderland wouldn't be a bad place to grow up in.
So you got a song, Zombie Nation.
Look, I got this thing on my glow sticks, my red, white, and blue glow sticks for 4th of
Where's
July.
it? It was like over there. OG. I have no idea
there was only
what you're talking about.
one couple down there. And I give this girl this glow stick, and she's all, "What's that?" She's all, "Ew, what's that?" And it was just the little lanyards that you make a necklace with that come with it. She thought it was like, it was fucking hilarious. But these things are the caps, right? To hang
Charlotte.
to hang the necklace. Check it out, homie. It fits my little pen perfect.
You know, I have not. Don't tread. But I did read part of his stuff because he was, killed people for the government and did all this stuff and then somehow got a little sidetracked.
Yeah.
I'm kind of near Blade. I haven't called him or talked to him. I seen him on IP2 with Captain and Nano and I think Stop Speeding was there. Yeah.
I was thinking about the Captain earlier, Captain America.
So yeah.
What it would take to actually make a real life shield.
You'd like that, huh, Zombie?
I put it together in my head pretty
Fuck
good.
yeah.
I'll tell you about that later. You'll trip on my idea. It's kind of like Thor's hammer in a way.
How's it going, bro? You look for a concert?
So, I found my muscle shells out there, and what my power always wants from me is a blank canvas. So, there was a nice flat piece of shale that had broken off like California's slowly starts to fall into the ocean, and it was almost perfectly sheared. So I started to use the edge of the stone to break off the real thin, fragile parts of the mussel shell. But now that I'm back in civilization for a couple of days, I grabbed my broken file because I did order and get another new one, but I haven't even unwrapped that. I sometimes go for the hard thing to get better at things, so in my mind it's the stone that the builder refused. So oftentimes if I have a broken saw that I found on the road, or a broken tool that I found on the road. It's an opportunity for me to learn how to refurbish the tool and then use the tool to build new tools, which are the gifts and the things that I give people to and better things. And at the same time, I'm cleaning up the road, I'm cleaning up the beach, I'm cleaning up myself because I'm not doing bad things when I'm cleaning. I try to multitask. I'm trying to do like a bunch of things all at once and produce gifts for my friends and pay it forward and all these things all at the same time. And in my mind, at least, sometimes maybe I'm playing cards and chess and checkers at the same time with I don't know, maybe like the darker element of all of our psyche, my psyche. So if I'm doing the right thing, I'm not doing the wrong thing. So I might as well just keep trying to do the right thing. And if I cut myself refurbishing the tools or making the tools to make the gifts, to make the tools, to make the... Well then hell, I just think of my blood type, which is be positive, and it's a good reminder to just keep on and continue and strive. And I think we should all do that as people, try to better ourselves. And strength and unity and healing through knowledge. So I started to rub off the broken part, and I was getting impatient. And there were still little remnants of muscle in there, and there's COVID, there's bacteria, and I thought, well, if it's going to be an eating implement, I got to clean it. Well, what's the best way to clean something?
So you gotta pay attention.
Fire.
Gracie wants to know your name.
Oh, my name is Ross. Nice to meet you, Gracie. I love your name. You got a lot of grace already built in.
I don't really pay attention to it. Sometimes I just read the name and I don't read what they say because I get drunk. I do my vision. Sometimes I can't see.
Oh, this song, dude. This gets me so fucking hype. I'm on
Oh,
my
this is
bike
a
and
good
this
one, huh?
comes on, I go crazy.
This one's for you, Gracie.
I'm unstoppable when this song plays. I swear to God, dude, I go nuts on this.
That one's for you, Gracie.
No, I don't always think that I'm better off alone.
That's just a little song.
Strength and unity, like I was just saying. I'd love to meet you. Anyways. So I'll try and pay attention to, I'm new at this. I didn't know I was supposed to read the side. So, now that I've got a modern tool in my hand, then I can work way better, way more effective. Because the thing that I learned from the fire is that, yeah, she says, let's dance, Blackbird, get
You
down.
can disinfect it with the fire
So I
instead of
thought,
bleach.
yeah, and I thought, yeah, instead of the
Right?
bleach, I'll use the fire. And I wanted to have a bonfire because I was camping on the beach anyways. And, you know, it's romantic and it's all those cool things. I like watching the fire dance. I could sit there and be hypnotized by fire for hours. But I didn't have time to do that. I just, I'll get into that part later. So I got the tool, and now I got the tool, and I'm gonna make a tool. It's gonna be a spoon. And I got all different sizes, and I thought, I love making these bamboo and tagua nut or coconut shell little baby spoons for my friends when they have newborns, or little onesies that are all hand done.
Excuse me. I'm gonna roll a cone.
But the kids seem to like these real soft, natural things, and I put some thought into it, and I realized it feels like the same texture as the mother's finger when she's just like feeding the kid applesauce or potato puree or, you know, all the baby food, soft stuff. So I think the reason they like the shell and they like the coconut shell and they like the bamboo is because it feels like mommy.
Alright, so we're doing a little raver hour here.
Yeah.
Gracie said you're very interesting, Ross. You
I
should
think-
start a YouTube channel.
That's what everybody keeps telling me.
Yeah.
Or an Instagram, or they're like, I think you're pretty interesting too. Thank you very much. I take that as a super high compliment.
So much junk.
I was talking last time, I think, about one of the, I guess it's like
It just took over my phone.
like a mantra that I try and go by. One is now we paint. That came from 9/11. I won't get into that. But another one's just keep pedaling. And my favorite that I always go back to, when all else fails, I try and grind this into my head over and over and over and over and over again. So, what would she do?
Mine is all just keep swimming, but
Yeah, like just keep
but
pedaling.
I pretty much just I'm not a very good swimmer, so I go just keep waddling, keep waddling.
So, anyways, I have a reinvigorated faith in women as part of humanity, and I want to say thank you. I refer to you and women like you as the Earth goddesses. Think twice.
Alright, so we're gonna
Pure as New York snow.
work on this cone here.
She's a David's eye. Told you.
This grinder is much better than my new one. And look, it's all old and stuff.
Knows just what it takes to make it grow blush. All the boys, baby, she's a Betty Davis.
She said, "Oh, very nice."
Come on, you. Oh, I'll get that one mixed up. I love this song.
Alright, we're gonna turn into cone heads right now.
Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm a real life cone head because I'm always wearing the dunce cap. I'm the guy stuck in the corner with the dunce cap on, with the cone head. Going,
Really, I
oh,
lost mine,
sorry,
darn it."
teacher. I teacher. Really, I'm always a fool. But I like to fool for you. Wink, wink.
Alright.
So, you know that word, the joker? Oh, how about joke her? Every woman likes to laugh. Yeah, kill them with kindness. Tell them some jokes. Feed them. Rub their feet at the end of a hard work day.
For sure, Gracie. Yeah. I don't know like the back of my hands, but I'm clued in enough to know. You know, just. But the forest is so big you could get lost in it, right?
True that, especially the Black Forest, man.
Me, I'm kind of a road camper, so I hug the coastline and stuff. But I have been deep in the woods.
How about the Blue Danube? Then you get the
So-
best of both worlds.
And then you got to be careful because
Be a river rat.
you have to know people. So, like, you think you could just go on the fucking res and act like whatever? No, you better know someone.
Or not know somebody.
Good. Yeah, we used to know people, and you know, we just act like we own it. And
I knew this motherfucker that
people were kind of scared of my friend.
I knew this cat that lived up on the res and thought he was the Duke of Earl, man. He was one of the COs, and he was getting people to do nasty shit to get out of their work release program. And the very, very tail end of his career, 29 and a half years, they put up cameras because they knew about it and popped him so they wouldn't have to pay him his retirement.
I'm babysitting his mom. So
Oh man, that guy better be hoping and praying for something.
Forget.
Damn pigs. Stick a fork in her. She was done. That's all I got to say about that. We're getting there, buddy.
Yeah, we're making lots of new friends. Keith is a little camera shy, but he's my new friend. You know.
I'm not camera shy at all. I get the feeling I'm always kind of being watched. By something. That's what I call it. Mine calls me it. For some freaking reason.
Hey, British Bee, so good to see you. Fuck yeah. We're rolling a cone.
Coneheads in the head house. I like that. Can I borrow that? Coneheads.
Okay, as long as I can plagiarize it and use it for my comedy routine.
I know about hippie flips or candy grinds. I came up with the candy grind one.
Really? I know about Heineken's and vitamins.
I know.
You got,
I know about-
well, I have one Heineken.
I know about high again. I got some vitamins for my buddy. Some vitamins.
Vitamita Vegemin or whatever.
Vegemite? Yeah, I heard that's good on a sandwich. That's another song though.
Cheers, British Bee. Fuck yeah. I'm drinking Stellas. I have one more Heineken, but we're
Gotta save the last Heineken for a special occasion like champagne.
saving
That's
the
the
best
bomb.
for last.
That's right. Drink the piss beer first, save the good stuff for later.
Well, Stellas are good. I just, you know, I'm a Heineken person.
And always save the best of whatever you got for your company. That reminds me, I got something next door for that. Or just for you.
Did you try that peach?
No, I got caught up with running into Angela and meeting her daughter. I just met a new friend. A little kitty. I gave her a bunch of toys. We're gonna play tomorrow and eat candy. I told her I like to hang out with Peter Pan and Benjamin Button. Anyways, her mom is also a real life little person, and so is, I'm not sure if she's still married, I didn't want to ask, to my other friend Jacob, who's also a little person, and their children are little people, and they're beautiful little people. She used to do pageants.
What is the proper term?
That's what they like to be called now.
Little people, they don't want to be called like
Midgets.
midgets.
Yeah, well,
Or-
okay, so I took this women's studies class, and it turned out it wasn't women's studies, it was more like gender relations. And it turns out there's everything under the sun out there, and that applies to, there's all these different classes and sizes of human beings. And some of them are the same proportions as like you and I, but they're smaller. So they like to be called little people because they're actually like smaller people. Some people actually prefer midget. I mean, ask them. That's a sign of respect right there. Ask them what they want to be called, and then call them that.
Well, it's the same thing like Indians, Native Americans.
Exactly.
you know,
Ask them
like-
what they want to be called. Who are we to presume? Maybe they came up with something themselves that they like better. I mean,
So I don't know. You know, like
it just starts discourse too. It starts a conversation. It gives you an end to follow up on something. It's just like ask them what they want.
No, not this song. We're gonna have a different kind of country hour right now.
Yeah, we're getting a little Johnny Cash on him. The Man in Black. You ever go incognito? So I figured out this new thing too, just about like wearing white and black and gray. And a couple times at the park, nobody's even seen me, and I've been right there. This has happened a few times. I'm at the beach the other night, and I set this like plastic bucket timer up in this kind of like bear cave thing, and there's this whole fucking melee of people all dancing on 4th of July, getting all crazy, and I hear the bucket, and I think they're fucking with all my painting gear. And I hear it tip over, and they're all, run! I see them screaming up the mountain like you wouldn't believe. It was hilarious. I was laughing. I'm still laughing about that one. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Anyways, I found a whole bucket of painting gear riding up the highway.
Right on.
Like an extra 20 pounds. I've been carting that thing around for 2 days, dude. But I found a new Patagonia jacket, too.
Oh, those are good.
Dude, it's real nice. Can't wait to wash all these clothes. Today, I'm picking up trash along the side of the highway on the way back from the beach to come see my homie. And I find one little pair of little kids' pants and like a shirt or something. I go a few more miles. I find like some underwear. I go a few more miles. I find a little pair of shoes. I get into the neighboring town finally. And I find this little kitty's beanie. And I get back to my storage unit and I start shaking the sand off all this stuff. Oh, and a killer little, like, quick dry jacket. And I started to notice that some of the brands are the same. Like, it's not Oshkosh, but it's like high-end little kitty clothing. I get back to my storage and I start shaking it off because I'm going to launder it and give it to some little kid who can use it. And they're all initialed and it's all from the same person. And I had said to myself, after like the second stop, I was like, God damn, am I like following the Trail of Tears, like little kid clothes or something? I couldn't believe it when I got back to my storage and it was all one outfit from the same kid strewn off like 15 miles or something. Trip blew my mind. I've had the strangest couple 4 days or whatever, 5 days since I saw you last time. I'm just staying up with all the tweakers all night. Going to the beach to be alone, staying in the park, being incognito. I do. It's been something. I got miracled some things today myself. I got a glass cutter and a nice Japanese watch. Dude, I know. I was thinking about
So
you.
I can like
$200 a week is fucking
Dude,
ridiculous. That's not even right, bro. Something's got to give on that one, man. You're worth way more. I told Homeboy when I was leaving here last time, I'm like, yeah, you want to keep him around. He's good.
well, you know,
I know quality when I meet it. Me
I do
too.
it, but sometimes you know it chaps my ass because
Yeah.
you know I work for you, but you don't know me. And
Especially
sometimes
after
you feel
everything
like
you've done.
you're acting like you own me.
That's what happened to me. You know what I'm saying, though, man? There's a lesson to be learned from watching that whole fucking scenario. That was some bullshit. Yeah, I was just, we tried to use some shit, like a leverage and supporting fucking in the backyard.
What are you talking about?
That was the way with that. It's the pushed out here, but it was here. That was some bullshit, dude.
Tammy, which one is that?
So that was a lesson we learned watching that bullshit.
Because we need someone
Dude, she was killer.
who's here, she's dependable, and she knows everyone in town. She's from here. She does her job. You know,
Extra hours.
yeah. So we miss her because we actually need someone like her to be right with the leverage and all that bullshit because you need to give her a raise and you need to give her a fair raise.
Okay, every place needs two sides to a coin, right? Every place needs balance. And it's like she was the A to your B.
Well, you know, it's like
You did one part, she did the other.
someone.
Yeah, dude, that
But
was.
I don't want to talk about
I don't
it.
either.
Yeah.
Let's keep it on the stage name.
Yeah.
Be positive.
Okay, we'll hear this one.
There's a bunch of things that you and I can rap about when we're not on the air.
Yeah, exactly.
How's everybody doing? This thing's starting to get real baby soft, real smooth out. So, not only did I find like this whole painter's bucket on the side of the road with major stuff in it, like caulking and tape and duct tape and Gorilla Glue and brushes and every fucking thing. almost everything. I put everything else that was lacking in there today. I met these folks, and I'm gonna go paint the graffiti off the wall of the Hmong church. Because I don't just believe in one higher power, I believe in all of them. I think it's all just one thing, and we just perceive it differently. But that's kind of how life is. One of my sayings, and this one is actually mine, 99.9% of life is perception. So it's that 1/10 of 1% of how we see the world that is really important or matters to us. And everybody has different eyes, and what I've heard is everybody sees a rainbow differently. So everybody sees things differently. We should all be part of the rainbow, part of the spectrum, and respect the other colors.
Yeah, we miss a rainbow gathering.
All of them. I bet the people in San Francisco missed theirs this year too, because of COVID.
I'm not sure what side of the country it's on, but
There was one here that was up in Oregon.
it was in Oregon this year.
Well, that's where it traditionally had been. I met this girl in
That was
Tahoe
my
on her
first
way.
one. It was killer.
I've heard it's amazing. My old friends, who's now just somebody I used to know, his father used to go every year.
Alright, we're gonna smoke this cone.
So it's gonna end up being cool, huh? So one of the things in the painter's bin was rubbing alcohol. And that's how I ultimately got the fire started and cleaned my hands and cleaned the shells the first time. Then I used some fire. Now I'm using bleach. Now I'm gonna get the epidermis off, the soft part that'll hold the bacteria, and get it down to the nice hard part of the shell. It's also the shiny and pretty part. And then instead of adding plastic,
Kiwi bear.
because I'm not trying to add any plastic to the ocean, and especially some that came from the ocean, I'm just gonna use a little olive oil. It'll make it look like $1,000,000. And if it starts to lose its shine, I'll use a little more. It's like polishing silverware. All the best things take a little elbow grease.
I found this killer thing, and I should have boiled it and cleaned it because it was it was one of these things, just a triangle thing. Where it was like a bong, and then I had it over there, and these fuckers kept bugging me, so fucking dropped it, or it fell off the curb and broke.
I found a broke one in Old Town.
What are those things called? The scientist things.
Oh, it's not a beaker. It's
A beaker.
Yeah.
It's a beaker. But this one was like a beaker bong kind of thing.
Yeah. The one that I found had all these like cartoon characters on it, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
mad scientist, and it was broken in Old Town, and I ended up throwing it in a recycling bin.
Yeah, so.
There was a couple of pieces.
I was
that
going to
couldn't
throw it
use.
away anyways, because I thought about it, and after it broke, I was like, fuck, we should clean
Talk
that
about
fucker
getting
up.
miracled something.
It was
Wait till-
super sweet.
Wait,
It was really good.
Wait till you see
It
what
was all hidden in the bushes.
Wait till you see what I found. I found a fucking vial with a milligram thing of full hash oil.
Yeah.
Dude, and it looks like molasses. This shit's fucking dark. And I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting to grab my fucking jar. Hold on, too much stuff in my hands. I thought this will end up making a killer bead. Everything just needs a little work. I brought back up the materials and I got the room to work. Does that make sense? Because I mean, it's one thing to sit at the beach and work, but it's a whole lot nicer to have get into a storage. I dropped off that fucking painting bucket. So I had my whole backpack full of shit. I kept finding all this stuff and strapping it over my rack. And then I found the fucking bucket like 2 miles from where I live. And I went, no. And it's full. And it's like, oh god. I just kept fucking picking up trash and going plastic to it. By the time I got it off my storage, had that whole baby outfit, a dog leash, a dog hold, a phone top, and I kept finding these things and pieces. But there was all pieces, so that's just things plastic. Maybe I'm seeing too much in these things that I found, but it was just too sit down on the TV. The equal to those things in about it. Some shit. Yeah, dude. Nothing else to do. Well, like I want to do battle for sure.
I went to Manila this weekend, day before, and went with some friends, went with the person who lives along me here, my husband.
Right on. Good friends.
Yeah, had a little fire, man. It was too good.
Yeah, you had a fire
And
too.
so, well, he's here, he's a producer.
Right on.
Yeah, so he's like, you know, I look up to him, he's very smart. So he finds property here.
Lots to do in this camera show.
Yeah, he's kind of like,
That's why he's the producer.
he's behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he's not. Like, he's been warming up. He has been on my stream. But, like, just by accident, but it's like, whatever, it's all good.
Accidentally on purpose. Occidental.
Well, I get it, because I was like that when I first started streaming for like a year.
Yeah.
I would be behind the scene. I wouldn't want to be in that fucking camera.
The only reason I've done this is because all that shit is really short.
They volunteered the phone and
I
paid
know.
for it. So then I started doing it, and I go, you never have no fees. Or whatever, fuck.
Fuck 'em. Yeah, I got a call. In speech classes, yeah. I swear it like that. And we used to have good presentations to Spanish and stuff.
But
I
you're,
saw-
as a dude,
I
would want to
saw-
be on that fucking thing.
You know that Sublime? What up, man? You know that Sublime song that they do all Spanish? I had to sing that song in my Spanish class to get credit for it too. Or that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I had to memorize that fucking do it instead of 30 people. The fucking name of my house for it. I wouldn't hear what you thought. This is easy. Good idea.
I like your script because you're so easygoing, and I'm kind of more confrontational at times.
I can do both ways.
And you're like, do you know what I mean? You're like, so I could learn a lot from you because you're so easygoing and laid back and shit like that.
It's the kind of thing, I think. You got a bad joke there. Can I tell you a bad joke?
Sure.
Here you go, man. I know he doesn't want us
All right,
to bring this
we're
up.
gonna hear a
It's-
joke.
It's bad joke hour. So, my pops calls these groaners because at the end of the joke you go, oh, because it's so bad that it's actually good. So, what the fuck were we just talking about?
You were gonna tell us a joke. I don't know if it was a clean one
Oh,
or a
no,
dirty
no,
one.
this is a good joke. So, how many Northern Californians does it take to screw in a light bulb? Well, of course, it's hella. How long does it take them? Days, bro.
Oh shit, we're gonna get in trouble. We can't listen to this here. Your turn.
Oh, you're gonna kill me, dude. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Now we're back to country hour. Well, it's a little more gospel, but I
This is
think
the Rolling Stones. You can't
I
always
think
get
they're
what you
one of
want.
the best
Sometimes
country
you get
bands.
what you need. I get a lot of lessons from this song. If anybody can hear me talking from the door, you can't always get what you want.
so. I think it's got a little bit
Sometimes
of
you
country.
get what you need. They're a little bit of everything.
I'm all like, you can't always fuck off the way you want.
Better,
But sometimes.
I better get back over there and get my burger. I'm just sitting there getting cold pretty soon here. But this thing's for you, man.
Right
I said
on.
it's
I love that stuff.
It's the perfect little.
Yeah, I love that
It's a bunch
stuff.
of things. You can make a neck with it. I mean, it's all. Oh, by the way, what's up with that hat?
I wear it, but I just like it playing like that. But
You sure you don't want something?
I want something. I'm not sure because I want. If I'm gonna wear it, I want to make sure that I want to. That I want to wear it because it's a statement.
What
So I have to think.
All right, I was.
But
thinking,
right now it's plain. I love it. It's plain.
I was thinking simple, but fucking perfect. What about a feather?
Yeah.
You know how people put things to the side,
Yeah.
so it's not in dead center like it was in the '80s. One feather.
We'll have two feathers like the Goodwill or
Alright.
the Goodyear, like the Goodyear skates,
All right, I can do that.
right? Like two feathers, like
Yeah.
crow feathers or something.
That's what I thought.
Right.
Blackbird.
Or ravens.
Blackbird, exactly.
Yeah.
But all I have is white. Anyways, pass that thing over and I'm gonna bang that out tonight.
Yeah, but I've been wearing it.
Just so what?
I like it just because it's plain. It's simple.
That's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
I got it at the Dollar Tree, but I got it to Dr. Upgrade. Break that thing out. Now we'll do it tonight. It'll be ready in the morning.
You know what I'm talking about, did you? Right?
I know.
Like I don't know if it's Greek or...
Here's another good. It's play on Mercury or Aries and his
okay.
shoes.
Yeah, something like that.
Their wings.
See, you're smart.
Well, that's my sign. So I'm April. Diamonds in the sky. So that's my personal. And I'm Mercury. And that's why I'm always zipping around. Real good. You know, if we're talking celestial bodies, that's the one that.
I like it.
When people are all, what's your
vitamin?
When people are all, hey baby, what's your sign? Or like the shit from the '60s. What's your sign? Aries or Mercury. So I don't know a lot about this shit or the numerology shit, but all the hippie,
I love this. Thank you so much.
All the hippie waking girls around here are. So if it's anything that women are interested in, I want to learn it so that I can talk to them about it.
So you got this at Camera?
Camera. And there's this huge. I was reading about how they got formed today. There's a sign there. And it looks like this. Boom, boom. It's two fucking islands, like this pinnacle on the ocean. So it looks like a camel.
I love it over there in the north.
Or no, it's
Keep
the
it.
world. Thank you, brother.
You have nuggets?
I was gonna give you some.
I have some.
I haven't even opened this jar. I was thinking if you're not too busy with work and horses and everything, tomorrow blackberry stash up in there. But we have two kinds around here. There's a sweet earlier season better ones. It's like 2 miles or something. We can just go pick
You
some
got a bike,
blackberries.
right?
Yeah, and I went and bought some.
Maybe we could
some
share it?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
And then me, I like
It's the
IPAs
it's the
with
honey
blackberries.
Oh, dude, see?
Me, I'm Heineken's and sweet lemons, right?
See?
And that's the blackberries you like. But around here, IPAs with like sweet blackberries, like
I'm gonna make a bunch of shit.
Right?
I'm a blackberry fucking nut. I've been waiting for this. I grew up here.
I'll tell you a funny story, right? So Ole, he's the old man that I worked for, and then lived with him and stuff, and best friend. You know, it was like
If you lived with them, then
yeah. 6 months later, I'm like, you know, we don't drink or smoke or something. He's my best friend, and then so got a blackberry vine from Topanga Canyon, right?
Yeah.
Brought it all the way up here, and when I moved 3 years ago, I was here before, but
Right.
I said to Jenna's mom, because I had a dinosaur tree and all
I
my
like
plants,
those.
right?
My
Like
mom
I
has-
have this
My
plant.
mom
So
has one of those. She's
I
trying to
brought
give
a
away.
blackberry vine, right? And she thought, are you kidding me? Because she doesn't want a blackberry vine,
Dude,
right?
once
Because
in
they're
the
everywhere,
ground,
right?
They're a fucking rhizome.
Yeah. So I said, you don't understand. This is the Ole vine, right? This is a Southern California vine. So then you get a Northern California, and then voila, they just
Wow.
laugh, right?
Well,
But I was like, no, you can't get rid of my blackberry vine.
It could be like you're not supposed to move the citrus. It could fucking take over. Like you can't move it around here.
I don't care if it's the Ole vine.
But here's my other take on it.
And
All right,
From Topanga
so
Canyon.
if-
So I like
if-
to hold on to
if-
that
if-
because I've held on to that shit
I
for
did
years.
too.
I have a dinosaur tree right here in Blue Lake.
I had this succulent that I had for like 20 years.
I have a peach tree down the street.
But
Frosty, it's
All right.
8 years old.
so if we're
Or
animals,
10 years
right?
old or something.
Just like the other animals, like the blackbirds or the ducks,
Yeah.
aren't we supposed to take seeds and shit along with us and then our
Yeah.
fur anyways? Because
We'll work on that. Blackberry and
Dude, it'll be
IPAs
fun.
or
Yeah.
pale ales
Yeah,
or
let's
something.
fucking-
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll make some. Let me grab this thing. Let's make some bomb tomorrow. Alright, here's my first use for it.
And the best thing is you got a bike.
One of them is cracked, so this one's going to be my ashtray. You gotta save the best for your friends, and then I'll work with the cracked one for myself.
I got
And
Miracle
and
with
that's
this.
my challenge, and I got Miracle with this.
Let's see if you can see the eyeball.
So not only a spoon, an ashtray, and all kinds of things. A scoop, you can scoop out a pumpkin with this. You can do all. I mean, I like multi-tools. Use your mind. So tomorrow I'm smoking you out because I haven't even opened.
Right on. We're gonna have some like special pale ales or IPAs with blackberries.
Blackberries.
Yeah. So
That sounds bomb.
I like Mad River Delights because we pick blackberries off the Mad River and then put them in our beer.
Mad liver?
Mad Quivers.
That's what I'm building right here. I'm building a Mad Quiver. But like the Mad Hatter, because we're going to get delectable and sweet, I guess, tomorrow.
That's right, Mad Hatters.
Oh, dude, I am the Mad Hatter.
Where is that fucker? I've been looking
All
for
right,
him.
so I haven't done this yet, but all right, to kind of ward off some of the street thugs. Everybody thinks they know what this is, right? But when I bake a blackberry cobbler on the spot tomorrow, this is actually my torch for doing creme brulee, but it's also for jewelry. But it is for scaring off the fucking thugs, and trust me, this shit works. So I'll make a blackberry cobbler creme brulee with lemon extract tomorrow night on the show.
Sounds wonderful.
And honey, I've got all the stuff next door. I just
Really? We're going
I'll
to make
whip
a
it
super dank IPA.
yeah. Bloop, bloop.
And
Oompa paloopas.
you got a bike, so we'll pound it.
Yeah, whichever. I got.
We won't have any internet, but
We might.
it's good. Well, they've seen it. It scuffs and buffs, and it dips in, dips out. Yeah,
Then when we come back, we'll just whip up some stuff.
yeah, yeah. Or if I don't know how to record it.
Check this one out, bro. So here is a raw piece of driftwood, right?
Dr. Cushman showed me how to do it, but I
And
don't
then
remember how
here's
to do
one
it.
halfway started, right?
Oh, nice.
And then here's one that's already been burnished and oiled. You see the little hook in it?
Yeah.
So I used up this metal emery board from the Dollar Tree to finish up the shells, and the shells are really hard because they're silica, which means they're glass. So they just demolish your files. But I also used it on the driftwood. So I start with the raw piece of driftwood, see how it's all oxidized and all gray from the seawater. Here's one that is a little darker, it's a work in progress. Then here's the nice burnished, shiny one that's already been worked. And nature gave it to me with a little hooked beak anyways. Kind of looks like one of the birds that hang out at the beach. And so I thought, I'm not going to add to the landfills and throw away the nice piece of metal. That's going to get doubled over and folded again, and it's going to become the new tip for my new, and it holds my finger in my hand just perfect, my new precision scalpel. And the tool begets the tool and becomes the tool.
Sweet.
Who's the tool? No. It's me with the dunce cap.
Are you talking about the band?
I like Tool.
I'm a little drunk.
Their art is cool. Tool's
Yeah.
art is cool.
They had a psychedelic album cover at
Actually,
like a limited edition at
it's-
Wally World and Best Buy. I was like,
it's
check
one of
it
the
out.
guys in the group who does the
$50.
artwork. So it's one of the musicians in the group. I
40
found this
with that,
out.
Whatever.
Burton did a deal with them, and they had the sickest fucking limited edition Tool snowboard deck.
Limited. Oh,
Thing was
snowboard.
ridiculous.
That's
dude.
the best tool.
I
man.
saw that up at fucking. When I was working at Heavenly. This guy had a Tool snowboard.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, it
Oh,
was.
okay.
You know their artwork.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so
Yeah,
fucking
psychedelic.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, "What?" Because every once in a while, you'll see like a Coors one or a Budweiser one or something.
No Heineken?
Oh, here's my where? Here you go.
I got it. It's just beer.
Shit, I better go over and start banging out some of this stuff, man.
Right on. Thank you for coming by and
Thank
dipping
you
in,
for
dipping
having
out.
me. Thank you for
Fuck
letting
yeah.
me talk. Gracie, you rock. Have a good night.
You too, brother.
Cheers, man. Dance
Cheers.
for him. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, you
Right on.
You want me to do that hat up? Oh, and I got one more question. You wouldn't happen to have a single AA battery, would you? I just need one.
Hold on.
That was the one thing I forgot at the Dollar
Hold
Tree,
on.
man. I'm looking like a bum. I gotta
No,
clean
no.
up.
I have
You'd be the man, dude.
a double, just...
A AA battery?
Alright, here. Come. Oh fuck. We left you hanging out. Well, we got other stuff to do. More like.
I think I forgot to say thank you. But hey, for tomorrow.
Nice. Thank you. Oh, let's turn this up. So we're getting in trouble. Alright, watch Jennifer Aniston. How old was it? I mean, she was like, I could see her nipples, okay? Whatever. I gotta go. Or something. What kind of healing is that? Fuck, I want in. But we're gonna just smoke some tobacco instead. Because I have the tobacco bum. What's that? I can't read. So, what's everyone doing? Listen to some good music. I know it's supposed to be country hour, but it's new kind of country. And I'm drunk. So I what can I say? So I get drunk. I don't pay attention too much as it is. But then when I get drunk, then yeah, I have to remember that you guys are still watching me. And I'm like, oh, you fuckers are still watching me. What is this? No, how much? No, I don't want that stuff. How did you get on my thing? Alright, we're gonna play this song, right? And then we're going to get my thing canceled. Jules. Alright, we'll just hear this because we have a little 80s. We'll try to put it over here so it'd be like background, and then I have my record player. We should play my vinyl, right? Because you know, I like the sound of vinyl. I love it when it has all that crackle and pop and all that hiss and shit, we're gonna have to go to the record store and try to find some original Black Sabbath albums, right? And then I have some albums in my storage, not very many, but I have a couple. Alright, give me a minute. You have to play that way. Some background, we're gonna smoke a cigar. Drunk, so we're just gonna talk to the wind. I'm gonna try to find my beer. So, I think we're gonna go scouting, right? And we're gonna try to get a. Oh, fuck. I have to end my stream. I want a picture. I don't have to end it, but I want to get a couple pictures. What's going on, man? Chilling. What's going on? Where are you from? Oh, okay. Well, you're part of this fire crew. I'm gonna get a picture of that. Yeah, I talked to the one guy from Tucson. Yeah. For sure. I'm a YouTube streamer, so I'm streaming. So check this out. I said I'm a YouTube streamer, so I'm streaming. right on. Yeah, thank you. So we're out talking with people and stuff, and we got a fire crew here because I guess Willow Creek or something. I'm not sure what's going on, but you get a couple pictures of this truck. Yeah, lots of hippie chicks. I don't know if you're into chicks that have dreadlocks and shit like that, but yeah. Me, I want to go to the Bay or LA and I want to hunt down some corporate puss, right? Because there's no corporate puss in Vegas. We're going to get a picture of this. Hey, Gracie May. Okay, hold on. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take a picture of this, and I don't want you guys to see.